Hey guys, this is a little bit of a different type of video. I'm on here playing my favorite game, WWE 2K20. I was wondering whether or not I should do like face cam for this one, and I don't think I'm gonna do that, and I think I'm just gonna mostly wing this video, honestly. Um, I wanted to talk about my time on Twitch. So basically, what I'm going to be explaining is kind of how I grew on Twitch streaming WWE 2K. Because on my Twitch chat, I've gotten a lot of questions before, like in the past, like in the long past, that I've seen friends try to replicate what I do on Twitch and WWE, in the WWE 2K community, and it doesn't necessarily seem to either work for them or it does for a little bit, but they're just not remaining consistent with it for the long haul. So I just want to clear the air. I want to explain how I grew, and then, towards the end of the video, I'm going to explain to you guys a little bit of good news slash bad news about growing on Twitch streaming WWE 2K Interactive Universe mode. So, first of all, I just want to explain. So, that's where I started back in around January-ish of 2015. I was a kid, I was like 14 years old, barely a squeaker, not really a squeaker, but kind of just trying to get past puberty. Uh, I was a kid basically starting I'm pretty sure I got like a PS4 for Christmas, right? And it wasn't until like a month later that I figured out you can stream on the PS4, so I did. Literally, I didn't set up any bots. I didn't know how to do any of that on Twitch. I just set up a stream, and then I just started streaming. Now, before I streamed, I want to explain something real quick. My community that I streamed in was WWE 2K, started with 2K15, right? It was this thing called WWE Interactive Universe mode. And basically, what Interactive Universe mode is, it's essentially a universe mode where your viewers pick superstars to represent. So, for example, I'm a new viewer to this guy named Dumbbell Liquor 14. All right, I joined Dumbbell Liquor's stream, and he's like, "Yo, pick a superstar, and you can do whatever." So I pick Adam Cole, and now I represent Adam Cole, so I get to do whatever I want with Adam Cole. The streamer obviously books the matches, but what I do with Adam Cole is, I get to cut promos with them, and have a lot of fun. And I originated the promo idea, I'm pretty sure. Maybe there was people who did it before me, but like people saw me doing it first, I believe. Here's the thing. Here's what it is. I might be wrong on this one, so I'm not going to quote myself on it. However, um, what Interactive Universe just used to be was, hey, you pick this superstar, we give you a match, and it's over. Period. What I did was incorporate story to my whole entire company. My whole entire company, like I let my fans, I let them cut promos. I let them kind of take control of where they want their story to go, what their character is. And I was one of the first people to really popularize that in my community. Um, So what I want to explain here, because I'm really going to try to do this chronologically, and I'm going to try not to go all over the place. So, anyways, before I started Interactive Universe, I watched a little bit of streams first. I didn't know I was going to start, but I kind of got inspired to start streaming. I was like, yo, I kind of want to do this. So I almost, started Interactive Universe because these other people were doing it. However, when I first streamed, what I actually did was just, for like a couple weeks, maybe even a month, literally, I sat in front of my stream, played matches in the background while just talking to one of my friends. Um, and then I would give it maybe like a maximum of 3 people. Um, then like this one viewer came in, and this one viewer pretty much changed everything for me because this one viewer came in, and I'm gonna say his name. His name is Ant. This one viewer came in, and he's like, "Yo, man, you should do interactive." And I was like, "Oh, really? Should I?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay." So then, and I was like, and then that's kind of where I kind of started. So about a month into streaming, started Interactive Universe. I wasn't only doing Interactive Universe. I was doing chill streams like my career on 2K15 and things like that. Um, so when I started, so I started Interactive Universe. This guy that came to my stream, he picked CM Punk. Now, CM Punk in my interactive universe is going to become one of the most important things ever because my CM Punk character in interactive universe became the biggest character in interactive history. Not probably out of anyone else who has had a superstar from interactive universe. CM Punk had to have been the luckiest superstar ever. CM Punk had like 30 title reigns with the world title alone. Like and you know, he got really lucky. And also, he was great at talk. He was great at cutting promos in chat. He was great. And then slowly, audience built up a little bit. Maybe had like a good, you know, and it took a little bit of a while, but maybe a good 5 to 10 viewers would come to the stream. And by the way, I would just like to mention how much time and effort that I put into these streams. I would go for at least 3 hours at first, and then the time would just increase so much to like I was doing 5 hour streams, 6 hour streams. I even did a 15-hour stream once. Like it was, dude. You want to grow on Twitch, you got to put time into this stuff. And, you know, I was doing these kinds of, you know, really long streams. And then I streamed in my career. I believe I just kind of did whatever I wanted in the game. It was the day of, like, AJ Lee's retirement. That was when I got my first stream that hit, like, 20 people. And that kind of shocked me a little bit. All I was doing was just hanging out with stream, talking about AJ Lee's retirement. Because that was like, whoa, kind of. So, and I guess this was also in about, yeah, this was 2015. I believe it was something like that. That was the first time I hit like over 20 viewers. So that was pretty good. And then we built a decent audience then on, you know, Interactive Universe. The stream just started kind of growing a little bit. And with the help of my stream, they kind of helped me figure out how I would differentiate from like because there was a decent sized audience of people that were streaming this game. I'm not saying it was a really popular game on Twitch. It really wasn't, but it was it had a decent sized community that did this interactive universe thing. Like and before you know it, I would end up being on the top of the 2K18 streams and on the top of the 19, or not 19, sorry. I was on top of like the 2K15 streams all the way to the 2K18 streams. Like, I was popular for like 4 games. 4 of those games, man. It was nuts. That's how long my career lasted. My Twitch username used to be Whitelist Bro. It was a little. I didn't have like a brand back in the day. My username used to be Whitelist Bro. I wanted to get a little bit better. Like at this point where I got my first 20 viewers, around 2015, 2016ish. At this point, I was like, "Yo, I want to be a big Twitch streamer, like Soda Poppin' or something like that." I was inspired by Soda Poppin' a little bit, so I'm gonna get to Soda Poppin' in a second from Twitch. I'm gonna get to him in a second. I watched this YouTube video tutorial. It was from Tim the Tap Man, and I watched his Twitch tips video from many, many years ago. So Tim the Tap Man basically gave out a lot of this really good advice for streamers on a YouTube video, and I took that advice. So my stream was okay. So most of these people who did Interactive Universe, let's just say this. I was still beating out the people who did face cam and had like these really cool overlays. I never had like a really cool overlay on my Twitch live streams. I never did that stuff. I only did face cam in like July of 2019, and that didn't even really help. Um, it was so yeah, like I was still beating out the people who had these overlays and stuff like that because I think just people just really liked the stream. Um, so the reason that I guess it was so popular. And also, sometimes I would have Ant in a party with me, because it was kind of cool to do that. Ant was in a party with me sometimes. So, Ant was in a party with me, and me and him had like this amazing on stream chemistry, and people liked us together. So, even he did Twitch. So, even he started a Twitch channel. Or yeah, he started a Twitch channel and he started streaming. He built his own audience. I helped him build his own audience. He ended up getting like 900 something followers. See, when people were like, and by the way, I just want to make I'm not bragging. I'm legitimately just telling it how it literally happened. You can ask Ant. You can ask all these people all my OGs that were in my streams before. This is all 100% factual. Um, like. So I basically helped like two people grow Twitch channels because they associated with me. So Johnny is okay. So Johnny, the guy that you see in my YouTube videos now, his name is Johnny. Ant as well. So Ant started Twitch, and he was pulling in really good viewers like I was because I would promote him as soon as my stream was over. And then I did the same thing with Johnny. So they both did good numbers on Twitch. So at this point it's like 2015, 16, 17. I have like at this point I'm at like 2,000 followers and all that. At this point I'm like 2K, 2K followers, and it's I'm averaging like at least like the least amount that I'm averaging is 30, with the most like usually the most being 60 or more. I remember the stream that I had the most of was literally exactly 100. Like literally the number was 100. That was the most people I've ever seen join my stream before. Um Like and honestly, I wish I had it recorded, but I assume I didn't record it because I felt like that number was just going to increase. The reason the reason my stream was more successful than a lot of others, and even though I didn't really put that much effort into making my own logos or anything, I just used WWE stuff. Honestly, I didn't do anything remotely too unique, and these other people were doing their own custom logos and all these claw things and all this really crazy stuff. I wasn't even doing that, and I wasn't even using Facecam. But I would still beat people out and be the number one streamer on for that particular time. Um, and I think that's mainly because of my personality. And I really gave Twitch chat so much freedom, and we'll get back to this in a second. I gave Twitch chat so much freedom to pretty much role play and say whatever they want with their superstar, and kind of do whatever. Um, so with that, and I want to tell you something. I grinded so hard. It's absolutely insane. Like all these people are like, "Oh, I want to grow and stream on Twitch," and not a lot of people want to put in the time and effort to do it. Dude, I was doing legitimately daily streams, and there were some times, or maybe sometimes I would miss days, but for the most part, I was doing daily streams because I wanted to see that number grow every day, and I would get more than 10 followers per stream, and it was doing really well. I would stream so often for such a long period of time too. Like at this point, at minimum, I was doing 4 hours. Like maximum could be like 6, 7, 8 hours, which is it's I mean a lot of streamers do that nowadays, and it doesn't seem that long for most people. but it was pretty long back then. Also, at the same time, I was still pulling out huge streams too. Like, I've done 9 hour streams even with the games like GTA 5. Like, yeah, I've played other games on stream before. Like, and like I told you guys, I've done 10 hour streams, 11 hour streams, and my longest stream was 15 hours where I literally just woke up, started the stream, and then like and then just went to bed. If I really, really wanted to, I probably could have stuck out 24 hours. That was absolutely nuts. I can't believe I was able to do that. And honestly, like, I can't believe my PS4 is still alive to this day because of that. But you really just you put in the work and it pay. I'm not saying you have to do a 15-hour stream, but like this is the kind of thing that I was willing to do to grow on Twitch. I was willing to do all this. Um, so I was growing essentially because I was different from Interactive Universe streams, not just because of the people in my chat and the freedom I gave my chat, but it was because of my personality and the fact that I kind of took like a soda poppin' approach with my personality. Um, like I would tell people stories like about my life, like in like because I was still in school at the time. I still had a lot of things to tell. Like I've told stories in chat about just things going on in my life. Like I was personal with my viewers. Like I was legitimately personal. Like I would get personal with my chat. I'm like, "How was your day, man?" And like they usually seem like they actually want to tell me what their day is like, and that's the kind of environment that I wanted to create. Not only did I want to do Interactive Universe, focus on promos and make my company really good, but I wanted people to be able to come to stream and it could just be their relaxing time, which is why I didn't mind people coming to stream and not even picking a superstar, because I appealed to them too. And I was answering questions. I was doing all this. Um, so yeah, like with that said, I would basically just stream every day for like sometimes like a lot of the times it's like 8 hours. I would get through the entire calendar year in a really short amount of time. That's why seasons would go by so fast. That's why I've had like a total of like 50 seasons in my stream, not including the new thing I'm doing on Twitch now. But so basically, I was just doing very well, and I helped Ant out with his stream, and he was doing the numbers that I was doing. I helped Johnny out, and he was kind of doing the numbers I was doing until basically I started making like the biggest mistakes around like 17, 18, 19, 20, which is still what I do now. Because now like the channel's a little bit dead. So the reason it's dead now is because of the worst thing and the thing about me that started to happen was like I don't know. I guess the whole interact. I was starting to think of the bigger picture. I was thinking too much in my head. I'm like, is Interactive Universe going to help me become like a big, big Twitch streamer? That's what I was thinking, right? So I would be thinking in my head, I'm like, is this really worth it? Should I really be doing this or should I be doing something else? So my stream started becoming very inconsistent and I would take longer breaks. Um, Sometimes it would be breaks for a couple of weeks and then I'd get back, doing my thing. Taking a couple of weeks of breaks, right? Um, and when you break on Twitch, it's not good. When you take breaks for a long period of time, what tends to happen is you're going to lose people. Um, so when I was averaging 60, I would take a break and maybe lose like 5% or maybe a small percentage of my audience, right? Um, so let's say I started with 60 viewers, right? I take a 3 week break. Now my average is 55 viewers. I do it again, and then the number, and this is how many times I was inconsistent, like so many times. The number would slowly go down to the point where it literally just had to be my most diehard fans. And now it's like 3 people. So it's literally like 3 people. Like if I see the same 3 people come to stream every day, I'm good. Like that's literally what it is, and that's literally how it began. It's like the rise and fall of my Twitch channel. It's basically like it was like a rise and fall. Like it failed. Like it was doing so well, and I guarantee you, if till this day, this very day, I was consistent, I would have had at least 10,000 followers on Twitch by now. Um, do I regret not being consistent on Twitch? I don't think so. I don't think I regret it. Because, I had YouTube channels then, like I've had a bunch of YouTube channels in the past, but I didn't really have a brand until I finally rebranded my channel. I rebranded my channel finally, and I rebranded it to Nick Inspo. And that was 2018. Nick Inspo was the rebrand, and that's how Inspo Games started in 2018. I wasn't even gonna do Inspo Games, but people wanted me to do wrestling stuff, so I did. And here I am today with Inspo Games. But like, so basically, what I'm saying is, we've had like a lot of loyal viewers in my chat, a lot of people that I made friends with on Twitch till this day. So at some points, I got a little frustrated at some points. I've gotten upset. There was some ups and downs. Like, everything, you're gonna get that in life. Things like that are gonna happen. Um, so basically, what I'm saying is now, like, I know a lot of people have asked me from Twitch in the past, and they were like, yo, how do you get these numbers? This is absolutely insane. Like, how can I do it myself? Well, it's not like the thing is like what these people tried to do is they tried to replicate me, and it just didn't work because it wasn't me. It wasn't my personality. So, here's the thing. I'm gonna I like cuz I kind of went all over the place, and there's probably things that I wanted to mention that I'm going to forget in this video, which is kind of unfortunate. But I want to tell you guys something about, WWE 2K Interactive on Twitch, because I know a lot of you guys, especially like fans of my channel, wanted to do Interactive Universe themselves, but they just couldn't see the numbers that I was pulling, like ever. And here's the reason. Um, so you're not seeing my numbers because the game is very dead. The only like you could still you get viewers with Interactive Universe if you're established already. Um, you could see people pulling in like 25, 30 viewers in Interactive Universe. The thing is, like, yeah, you see that, but the thing is, those people are already like established. They already have like a decent sized following. That's why they have that audience. Um, in 2021, is it possible to grow your Twitch stream Interactive Universe with WWE 2K? If you're going to use WWE 2K with Interactive Universe to try to grow your stream, dude, I I don't know, man. I wish you good luck because it's literally I've tried to revive my stuff with over 2,000 followers, and I'm not even pulling in the same numbers anymore. So, like, I'm not even pulling in like 10 viewers. So, because of that, and the games are dead, right? The only time they get views is, pretty late at night or when some like decent sized streamer goes live. Um, like, unfortunately, if you want to try to grow an interactive universe stream in 2021, chances are you're not going to be able to do that. And what I recommend for you instead is you should just start a YouTube channel. Instead of doing the Twitch thing, start a YouTube channel. Now, if you're going to be a guy that streams another game and you're not going to stream WWE, like this doesn't even apply to you. I'm just talking about the WWE 2K Interactive Universe community. Um, if you're a small streamer and you've been streaming for a while but still haven't really pulled any Interactive Universe numbers, there's a reason for that, and chances are it might not even be your fault. It's it's the fact that the games are so dead right now. But I do have good news. I have good news. Interactive Universe might be dead right now, but 2K21 is coming out. 2K21 is coming out, and that game might be might be a great game to revive the WWE 2K series. So, if anyone's going to try to revive Interactive Universe, try it with WWE 2K22 and see if it works. I don't know if it will. But it really honestly would not hurt to try and see if it works. Um, like I said, it's really hard to grow a Twitch stream if you're going to do WWE Interactive nowadays. The community is so much less popular now. Like the people, like I started when I was like 14, and the people like that joined my stream were around the same age, so they kind of grew up with me, and a lot of people kind of grew out of it. So kind of like how I grew out of it, and so and every now and then I've had like some of my old fans return to my stream, and every time I see an old fan return to my stream, I pop loudly because like I remember my old viewers. Like I remember the names of my old viewers that I've seen come to my stream like 6 years ago. And then I never seen again. Like I remember these names. So it's really cool to see like a really spontaneous return. I have like a Twitch clip of a a guy coming back in the stream after like years of absence, and it was absolutely nuts. Um, and basically, my interactive universe stream just had so many legendary wrestlers, dude. Um, and CM Punk in my interactive universe stream is something that can probably never be replicated unless you worked as hard as I did. You also got to get really lucky too, because I wasn't really playing Punk's matches. He just kept winning. He had like a long reign of like over a season too, so he just had a long reign, dude. um, he just got really lucky. And anyways, like I said, if you're gonna try to start interactive universe, go ahead, but I won't expect anything too crazy. But in 2K22, that's the only time I could see Interactive Universe being revived because 2K22 might end up being a good game. You never know. I'm not too sure what's going to happen. It might end up being a good game and you guys might be good. And Interactive Universe might shed a light. I don't think I'm going to go back to Interactive Universe once I'm done doing my little IGW Universe Mode series, but that's basically like I've tried to revive Interactive Universe so many times within the past few years. I've tried to revive it. It just doesn't work. And it's not even your fault. It's not my fault this time. It's not. It's the fact that the game is so dead and no one's even searching for the game. No one's really watching. If you want to go an interactive universe stream, you're probably not going to pull in the numbers unless 2K22 comes out. Or if you're already an established streamer, then yeah, you could probably pull numbers. Um, but a guy like me kind of came in the interactive universe scene and kind of like, not to brag, but definitely helped it out. Definitely helped it grow in popularity. A lot of people didn't know what Interactive Universe was, and then they joined my stream, and now they're big into interactive, and you can ask a lot of my fans that. A lot of my friends, a lot of my fans grew up with me. And I grew up basically being a Twitch streamer my entire high school life, and I actually really don't regret that. It was so much fun times. There might be a separate video where I get now. Okay, y'all might be thinking that this is in depth, like this is into detail, because this is like a 30-minute video. So it's like, is this not into detail? But no, it's into detail, but it's not the most detail that I can go into talking about my time streaming an interactive universe. So like I did it for 6 years, man. There's a lot I could talk about. And, 6 years counts today, 2021. I'm trying to do a little bit of interactive stuff one last time. Sorry, guys, my game froze. I had to switch to 2K19 because, of course, it did. I was gonna wrap up this video anyway. So, with that said, if that answers everybody's questions, that's just a little bit of me just talking about my details and my time on Twitch. Be unique, be cool. Don't be uptight. And don't take things too seriously. You want to have fun every once in a while. Create memories from your stream, and that's really it. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel, maybe like this video, and I would appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.